What's up, mobile gamers? It's John's your Gigs, back with another second ultimate video. I don't know how excited I am about this one. The duration's only 6 seconds, the damage per second's 500, and I'm honestly not sure if it's going to be very good. It looks like they don't have a Vanguard, and they're all running flankers, so poor Neon, dude. She is going to be... As long as they can do good with the flankers, though, it might not be too bad. I've talked about this a lot. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Anyways, I've talked about this a lot, you guys. Whether or not... Is this auto fire off? Let me check that real quick. No, auto fire is on. It just doesn't do it on the firework stand. So anyways... The second ultimate looks like it might be good, right? But I think Zero Kelvin struggles because the snowman doesn't allow you to push the payload. They do now. Oh, and then it's this map. So this map sucks for Zero Kelvin and Fade because the problem is you run into the fact that if you have a snowball or the big 8 balls that he uses, you basically have no way of controlling which way to go. See, look, it's going again already, and we haven't even... Ooh, how did I die? I thought I was pretty close to full health. But anyways, the second ultimate is not very fast. So I'm hoping it's going to be really good. We are going to shoot this real quick, because this isn't a ranked match or anything like that. And hopefully we can get some good footage of the ultimate, because, I mean, look at that. The snowball doesn't even go in the right direction. Like, you can't even get the snowball to go to a good spot. Lots of flankers right now. And then you have his second active. It doesn't even heal him all the way, right? So you only get a little bit of health. So that should have hit her. Like, it only did like 1,000 damage or something like that. And you just keep running into this same problem of, you know, if I want to hold the payload, I can't use my snowman. If I want to do damage, I have to fire off my snowball in order to get that good damage from far away. Which pretty much, like, half the flankers, or not the vanguards, half the vanguards can do that pretty easily. So you saw we kind of stole that one, which isn't very fair. And we do have a flanker helping us with the payload. But I just feel like all the other vanguards have something that he doesn't. And when I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, this is like the worst map for Zero Kelvin. All of his abilities are kind of meh. We'll use this to get the invincibility real quick. So we did have to stop holding the payload because of that. But then again, we got the health back. So it's kind of a catch-22, especially with how little HP you get back. So she instantly is going to win this engagement because my kit is just bad. It doesn't matter how good I am. If she has more health than me, I'm going to lose. If I had more health than her, I might have had a chance. But you run into the problem that we're going to see here in a little bit, which is his ultimate does not... Or not ultimate, his snowman doesn't hold the payload. So if I start losing health, I'm going to lose the payload for our team. It makes me feel kind of bad for playing Zero Kelvin, especially with how... Oh, see? There you go. I accidentally clicked the button instead of firing the snowball, and now they have good positioning. So let's see. We'll go ahead and shoot this over here. And, you know, we missed. So you basically have... I'm going to let them kill me real quick, because for some reason, every single time I play Zero Kelvin, you sit here and you have to have this cancel button, and you have to resave it in order to be able to cancel your snowball like that. Don't know if that's a glitch, because the button is obviously always there. I haven't changed any of my settings. You saw I literally went, oh, there's the button, save again. So, I don't know. It feels like Zero Kelvin needs a lot of love just to even compete with the other tanks. And he has no way of approaching because the snowball's easy to shoot around. It's easy to destroy. So, and then look at that. She just knocked the snowball away. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that. Because even my teammates can't knock my snowball away. And it's going to end up being a rant video about Zero Kelvin. Because I haven't even used the second ultimate yet. So we will go ahead and use it now. And kind of see, because it does slow. It's supposed to freeze them. That's kind of the nature of his kit. But I don't know. I feel like, look at that. This little thing, I mean, we got lucky because that just like a lucky bounce, but now this is gonna miss. It goes up in the air all weird. I think they should either make it where these little pieces don't interact with the snowballs, or, you know, make it where if you do hit, it's just insane damage. Because I'm sitting here and I'm trying to hit this iris, can't do it. I go snowman, it stops moving the payload. And let's see, ultimate here, and it doesn't, yeah, it's not really doing a crazy amount of damage. It's not supposed to, it's supposed to slow. You saw the Ruby was able to just walk out of it. I don't know. We'll have to use it again, hopefully. Looks like the team's probably gonna win. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Have you had it used on you? I feel like nobody even plays Zero Kelvin to begin with. You know, there's a good snowball, and then you get stunned, and I'm already down to half health, and barely beat her with help from my team. That is how bad Zero Kelvin is. I just feel like he falls short, and this ultimate's not good enough, it seems, to help him out. Now, it's nice to have the snowball here and use it as cover, but they can still see my head over this. See that? That is Alasia, and she is just, you know, shooting for free. We did win, but that's because our team's good. Thank you, team. I appreciate it. So we'll jump into another match and try to use it again. I just don't see it being very good, and maybe that's just me. So we'll go ahead and transition, guys. So it does say it's continuous damage over time, slows targets, and causes freezing stun. I didn't see stun at all. I barely even saw any slowing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is it glitched? Does it suck? Did I not have enough people in it? You know, the Ruby just walked out of it. So we're gonna rock this skin just because I want to give some variety of skins. And I'm not really the biggest fan of this skin, but I know a lot of people like it. So I do want to see the second ult, see if it's actually going to make like a Mars type of surface, and then there we go. So you see here, the snowball does have the cancel button. And again, this is why Zero Kelvin sucks, because I have no shield. I don't know why it auto-fired there. We're going to try to help him out a little bit if we can. And that went backwards. I hit it and it went backwards, so let's go try to get this Cosma real quick. And that's a Cosma, you guys. He shot me like twice, and I'm already losing. We will use this because it's decent. You know, you do get the health back a tiny bit, and it is like, it's not terrible. It does have some knockback. So his kit does have different parts of it that I would say, you know, they have their merit. And there you go. No shield, no way to protect myself. It's a free kill for, who is that, a Gloria? Yeah, a Gloria. So free kills, especially on this map. But it doesn't have the weird little pieces of floor that get in the way of my snowball, so that is kind of nice. And it seems like we have a really good team this time too. So I think if the team wasn't as good, I'd be a little bit more worried. You know what I mean? Like that hero right there, even if I put my snowball right here, I have no way of stopping her. And even the Yaw, who's not even trying to push the payload, can push the payload because Zero Kelvin just can't hold it. And where did she go? She's going to go that way. We'll use the snowman. So they're just going to wait. Snowman ends, and they kill me. Unfortunate. We're gonna basically hide, try to get some damage on him, and get the snowball down. Yeah, so all these characters are so fast, and even, you saw, I put the snowball down, and they instantly just move. They just move to the side. We'll shoot this real quick. So it's very disheartening to play Zero Kelvin because he has decent damage up close, but you have to figure, I put the snowball down and they can just dodge it. They don't even have to really try too hard to dodge it. And we're fighting over this payload so we can try to stop it. And like, that should have hit. It looked like it hit on my screen, actually. I don't, it must have been like just slightly over where I wanted it to be. He does have his ult there. But, you know, like, it doesn't even have the merit that some of these other abilities have. We're gonna wait to use the ultimate for, who is it? The Tigger to come over here. And like, his healing, kind of alright. It's pretty decent healing, but I just feel like he needs any other tank to be good. Now that we have a Fade, I can use Fade's shield, I can play around him, and he can kind of do the same with me, but it just feels very lackluster to play Zero Kelvin. We might not even get the ult down. We're gonna actually literally leave the area and use the ult on, and there it is, it's still blue. It doesn't look like it froze him at all. It did slow him a little. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I do have a bias because I hate Zero Kelvin. He's terrible. But then again, I don't know. Let me go ahead. We'll transition into a third match because those two were very, very quick matches. All right, you guys. So we're running into another double tank combo. They got Victor and Fort, but we also have a triple tank combo. So we'll kind of see how this works. I do want to talk about Zero Kelvin's kit in general because it feels like his kit is supposed to be a close range kit. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have any way to close the gap. And for me, that's almost a deal breaker. Not entirely, right? Because you can still have fun with these different characters. But you can see just fighting him. I'm almost down. We got the Sindri, which is honestly good enough for me. They're running like a Hua Ling combo over here. And the Gatlin, there you go. She's right there. Nice job, Fort, dude. He just sniped her. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that was awesome. We did switch over the skins as well. I think I'm gonna try to run like a flanking tank combo, just because of the way Zero Kelvin's kit works and how it feels like he's missing a lot of stuff. Oh, we hit the drone, that's okay. We'll use our invincibility real quick. So got the Gatlin, but we died to the Fort. No worries there. I mean, I'm not too worried. It's interesting because this skin, right? Obviously, his ultimate says in the description it freezes them. So I guess I shouldn't have expected a different color with the orange skin, but I kind of wanted it to be. It kind of ruins the immersion when the skin is such a different color, and especially, you know, like, look at that, dude. Like, all I was able to do, you use the snowball and it makes you so vulnerable. And, oh, they're gonna destroy his ult. That's unfortunate. He has no way to get in. His biggest part of dealing damage is the snowball, but you have to put it down, then you have to fire it. Obviously, you know, lagging doesn't help. Is that a Sindri? Yeah, I don't know why you're... I mean, I guess I'm playing Zero Kelvin, so I shouldn't be talking, but, you know, why you... Let's, we're gonna die here. Okay, we'll use the ult real quick, put the snowball down, try to use it as cover. So you saw there that none of these... They're not getting... There's the stun, but if you're running something to stun people, you have so many different ult choices. We might be able to use it a second time, hopefully. But it feels so lackluster because you have to be close. In order to use it, you have to be on top of whoever you're trying to use it on. And if you think about, like, what is the problem with Zero Kelvin? Where does he struggle that other heroes will kind of fill in that gap and be able to, you know, assist him? I think you find... Is she going to come up here real quick? Well, hang on, you guys. Yep, there we go. She is. She wants to come up here and fight. Like, look at this. This Gatlin is literally just messing with me, it feels like. Yeah. Any other tank, I would have beat her easy. Not even close. Looks like the enemy team won. You saw first 2 games we had a good team. This team sucked. They were bad. And, you know, doesn't help I'm playing Zero Kelvin. You know, I got the most kills on the team. But I don't know, man. The stun is not very fast. You saw even the Sindri was in it the whole time. The whole time. She was in it the whole time. Got stunned. We weren't able to capitalize because you have to put the snowball down and then shoot it. It sucks. He needs some love. I think maybe if you were able to place the ults kind of like how you can throw stuff with other heroes. Like if you could place it out in front of you and like throw it out kind of like Osas's tactical. Something like that would be nice. Maybe increase the healing, or if the snowball would deploy faster, or you could shoot while you deploy it. I don't know. He needs something because one of his abilities is glitched, so you can't hold the payload or the control point. The snowball takes time to deploy. Most people they'll see it and move, so you can't actually hit them. So by the time you place it, it's useless. His gun has the worst range of any of the Vanguards, I'm pretty sure. Victor's might be similar, but Victor has a dash. He has no way to get in close. The snowball doesn't cover anything, right? You can still shoot his arms, his head. Any height that you have will make his snowball useless, so I like the ultimate. I like the idea of it, but you can't place it where you want to, which sucks. You can only place it right in front of you. And then his kit just doesn't lend itself to any sort of combat. Like, he's just bad overall. And it really makes me sad because I would love Zero Kelvin. I think he would be one of my favorite Vanguards if he had, you know, the ability to contend in any way with all these other Vanguards. Even Victor is arguably the same or better than he is, simply for the dash. So let me know what kinds of changes you guys want to see with Zero Kelvin. Do you think the second ultimate is enough to move him up a tier, to make him viable? Or is he simply the worst Vanguard? If you guys think he's not the worst Vanguard, who's the worst Vanguard? Because I'm not really sure what the argument is. Even Ono is kind of in a similar spot. But you saw that Ono, when it comes to facing one-on-one, that Ono destroyed me. Granted, I might not be the best Zero Kelvin player, which is fine. So that's kind of my thoughts on it, and we will see you guys in the next one.